It's Jake Burton, and I want to tell you about the events application we built to power eCampus-wide. Now, if you have a newsletter or an audience or community of any kind, there are a few key applications you know you need. We've all got our favorite newsletter. You got to have the project management and invoicing. But one thing I've never been able to find is a simple events calendar that is easy for me to update and for my community to browse. So as more and more people are becoming individual sources of content, where we're not going straight to the newspaper, there is a huge need for events applications that allows community leaders of very niche groups to do four things easily: create, organize, integrate, and share. So create. Let's take Atlanta Startup Calendar, for example. They can go on there, create a calendar, and embed it on their site. Very similar to a Google Calendar. Cool. So here's where it gets different. Organize. Now, I'm a blogger in Athens. When I'm looking at the Atlanta Startup Calendar, all I'm really interested in and have time for are those events that relate to blogging. So we've added categories, subcategories, and tags so I can quickly filter down to just those events I'm interested in and add them to my personal calendar with a couple of clicks. Simple enough, but still nice. Integrate. Here's where it really starts to stand apart. So I mentioned I'm a blogger in Athens, primarily talking about social media and business. That's a small community interested in a very specific type of events. My readers in Athens want to know, my readers are interested in what Athens businesses are doing, local gatherings and specials, and of course some events here in Atlanta. But I'm not from here. I don't have time to find these events and key them into my site. And why should I? Why not use our RSS feed and feed it into my calendar as its own category? This way you can bring together events for a very targeted audience without a whole lot of work, folks. So you can share it. This one should be no surprise to anyone that it easily integrates with all our favorite social media sites like Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, RSS readers, emails, existing calendars. Everybody likes to get information the way they like to do it. So we just make it easy for folks to be able to do what they like best. That's it. It's simple, elegant, and painless. So how do we make money? That also happens to be very simple, and I hope my favorite newsletter application doesn't mind if we borrow a page out of their book, because it's based on the good old freemium model. Free users have access to a certain amount of usage and features, and from there you've got everything from basic personal accounts on up to the corporate level. And that's the quick and dirty version. But who would want to use it? Well, I'm almost embarrassed to say we borrowed yet another page out of MailChimp's books because we have a lot of overlapping market. Typically, not always, but typically, people that have a community newsletter have events they want to share, not only with their readers, but with potential strategic partners to get more relevant events without more work. So it's easy to update and easy to browse. Thanks, guys.